Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Let's Stream Tyranny, Session 2. Thank you everyone for joining me on Twitch. Really appreciate you guys watching me fail, because that's what happened, yes, fire scale. That's what happened last time. We got killed like quite close to the start, so we're pretty much just starting from the very start again in this session. Hello, Cell. How are you? It's time to get serious. I might title it that, Van, depending on like how well this goes. We're gonna load the game. And we got big choice here. Do we do this one, or do we do the one that's 2 minutes later? How's it going, Hugh? Now, apart from Baldur's Gate 1, I don't think I've ever died in like the second fight before in an RPG. That's pretty unusual, yeah. So we're Valeria. And if I press C, yeah, nice, okay. So, yeah, we're pretty much good at throwing one-handed weapons. So we're good at the javelins and frost magic. You sure it'll go fine, buddy? We'll see. Oh, buddy, you missed Rimworld yesterday. You had a big part in things. I think Tailkeeper wants a word. Anyway. Maybe. Maybe there's a trick to it. But anyway, let's just see how I know this is the sign of madness. Driving for 8 hours? Yikes, okay. Oh, it's max time issue. Sorry, I'm sure someone wants to anyway. Someone will have a word. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did last time. Pretty much the same thing, and just see whether it's bad luck or if I do actually have to. I ran away from her as she spoke to me. You know, or if we do actually have to, you know, think differently. You know. So let's see. So we've seen this before, but as this is a new session, I'll read it again. So, Kareth the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavored warrior clasps her gauntlet to a breastplate, the traditional salute of her legion. Yeah, Bunny, it is. It is very, 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 very beginning. So, we've seen this before. Okay. The commander wouldn't say why the governor of Lathan's Crossing, and that's me, would be coming, but since we've no Vorges here, I imagine you're here for to knock some sense into the voices of Nerat, and they are the leader of the Crimson Choir or something, yeah? Scarlet Chorus. Oh, I was close. I was close. It's been a week, you know, but that's the asset of using these words. These are I know. First, I know. But using these like easy to remember names, even though I didn't particularly remember it, I kind of remembered it. I know what these guys are about. They're basically a mob of largely untrained vagabonds. Although this lady is part of. Some kind of elite sort of Valkyrie sort of sect within them. Anyway, she catches herself clearing the throat with a smile. I mean, mediate with the Archeans so that we might agree on a plan to wipe out these Oathbreakers. So because I'm full of law, I can hear the hum in the air. I hear that hum in the air, the glow around the rocks. The avalanche is Karis' magic. The Overlord has sealed the valley. So, yeah, we've got this edict to enact, and if we don't, we all die. Hooray! I like how her she moved there as well. Her portrait moved. That's quite clever. Because it's a nice. I didn't see that last time. But because it's not completely static, but it's not fully animated. But I kind of like, you know, the idea that having a portrait that sort of moves around a little bit, depending on what happens, adds a little bit of life to them. I kind of like that. Anyway, you sense much more. Your senses see much more than mine, good fate bender. Do not pretend to know much about such things. But if it was Garrus's magic and you're here on important business, well, so she's not part of this sect. Sorry, the lady later is. But yeah, okay. After the first fight. But if that was Garrus's magic, then you're here for important business. Well, you don't have to be the Arcane of Secrets to guess that you're here to proclaim an edict. What does Garrus have in store for the enemy? 10 years of festering plague, an edict of twisted bones? I'm in a hurry. Well, you've travelled a long way. I won't keep you further. I'm sure the Arcans will want to hear from you. Did you hear that? And then, of course, we get ambushed. This is the first fight against this guy, so we can just lob this at him first. Yep, combat. Oh, I know everything. Don't you worry. And then we can do this. For the glory of Garrus. Yeah. Go around the back of him. Stop.
This is useless. I should try something else.
Really? Why? I guess I'm thinking that this... I don't know whether it gives them extra armor. It doesn't say that it does. Frozen Affliction for 12.5 seconds. Doesn't say it gives them extra armor and stuff. I'll save after this fight for sure. I'm not liking all this one damage stuff, you know. He missed.
Will do.
Ow.
This is useless. I should try something else.
One damage? Come on. 51% for the melee attack. No helping in it. No. I hope she's feeling alright. You know, she's had migraines and stuff lately. Good thing about this slow combat is we get time for hopping. I'm gonna move away. I know that well, I can do this now. I don't have to take one of them. Hobble him. Run away even more. Get a bit too loud? Oh, okay. I'll fix that now. Well, just after this. Actually, I'll do it now while there's still stuff going on. I know, that's cool. It's actually reset. Oh, I might not have done, actually. That should be about right. Whoa! Oh, we healed. Nice. So we got these. I might want to use these. Let's bring them into here so I don't forget about them. The voices should be my level. Maybe not all of them, though. Oh, I'd rather just press tab for that. Try that. Okay, so I can't move this. No, it's tab, same as anything else. Unless you mean there's Aurora. Stuff like this. Mind you, there isn't any. Where's that statue? Yeah, no, yeah, tab's fine. It's what I'm used to with Baldur's Gate.
I got it.
Then hobble him, then we can maybe get away. Okay, we can only do that, but if I stand here, might get some AoE on them with the frozen thing. That didn't work. Go there, try and hit him.
On it.
Maybe. Pretty bad place to stand.
I'm not dead yet.
Guess that didn't work. I think it is. Well, envelop a target in a harsh winter. But its range is 2 meters, so I'm thinking, you know, if there was like someone just there, right? So if I target him, will it hit both of them? Because technically I can still hit him. Need to fix that alert command. I'm pretty sure it is an AoE, but then again, last time I'm thinking that that did work.
Will do.
She should be dead now. No, not yet. He's... I don't know how he's doing. Anyway, he's dead. One of them is anyway. Should have got the bleeding one, but I think I can get it later anyway. You know, there was 2 effects. Hobble and bleed, and I should have gone for like the heart shot. I'm gonna wait for her to attack before I do this. She's frozen, but I still have to disengage, but that doesn't seem to matter too much. Nice. Yeah, this is back to stabbing, isn't it? Ow! Okay, so I've used that. 3 damage, amazing. Hello, Inferno. You did say you'd be here, and here you are.
Will do. On it.
Yep, well, I... No, awesome.
Take that!
Just lob stuff at him. How you doing, Inferno? How's life? How's things? Yeah, fast kill. I'm thinking the fights might speed up once we, you know, get better at hurting people. Probably let him hit you.
This is useless. I should try something else.
Ow. Yeah. I'm gonna try and disengage, and then throw this in.
Will do.
And hopefully this will kill him. Oh, come on, really? Nightbot, I think is, yes. All right, we'll heal.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good.
This is useless. I should try something else. I got it.
Nice. Okay. I mean, that's combat over. Yeah, that's the better javelin that I grabbed. We'll have that again. I could use this as well, of course. Maybe I'll try this for the next fight. Alright, so we'll save the game, eh? Yeah. Why is your weapon ineffective? I don't know. Because it was doing... yeah, 8 to 11 / pierce. / pierce, so that's what it says. So this phalanx is better. This one doesn't have any armor penetration. Oh, it's got 3. I don't know. Maybe there is a log somewhere. This is chat log. Combat log. There you go. So if we take just 1 piercing, weapon ineffective. So here's a bunch of numbers. 6. So 6 damage versus 6 armor. So it was his armor that was holding. So I guess he just had too much armor. Yeah, lad. Okay. So I'm wondering if there's a... well, there is quick items, isn't there? That's a quest item. So let's see. Yeah, this 2 armor penetration is going to be pretty nice. I don't think I need that. Probably need this. What's this? Yeah, plus 2 armor. I saved. Although, is it like F5? F9? F10? F6? It's F6.
Try and catch me, worm.
Yeah, so here's Verse. She's part of the Scarlet Chorus, and she's a Scarlet Fury. Yeah, normally it's fine. You know, I can deal with that. I think F5 is to select all of your characters, because it's like F1, F2, F3, F4 for like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then F5 to select them all. So it makes sense that they can't use F5 for that. Alright, try and catch me, worm. A young Scarlet Fury weaves around the Belgian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. Breathless enemy soldier passes a glance at her countryman. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Fate finder. Here at last. Here to join me in putting these cowards out of their misery.
Yeah, I will. See, if I go here, this is what... Oh, right, you do... Oh, no, wait, there was a cool thing we can do. How do you do it? I've forgotten. Is it this? Yeah, blood-soaked stone. Coordinate with Verse to knock your target prone, then follow up with a strong bleeding attack. So if we do that on this one...
I'm not here to make friends. Bleed out, you little...
Freaking awesome! More of that, please.
Right. I can't move.
Ow. Oh, that's really good, actually. Wow. Thing is this range? This stuff? It is. Look at the damage it does. Let's just do that. Make myself feel better. Yes. Save. Damn it.
I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent. I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the skirmish unfolding in the pass below. What's your role in the army?
A Scarlet Fury, one of the elite killers of our ignoble gang. You'll see more than a few of us around camp, but don't let that fool you. We're a rare breed. Most of the soldiers in the Scarlet Chorus are little more than farmers and children armed with rusted forks. Makes them easier to control.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, me too, Little. Me too. Well, we did have like an hour and a half of character creation last time, and then another hour and a half of backstory, so it's all cool. But yeah, I like how they've done this. It's also, you know, if this is like a 3D model rather than a picture, that's really easy to do, isn't it? Once you've got the model, you can put them into any position you like. So I think that's a very cool way of doing things.
The voices of Nerat called his best fighters to this siege. There must be something important about Vendrian's well, though don't ask me what. The Archon isn't in the habit of spilling secrets.
Okay. So, what are you doing here?
The voices of Nerat told me to intercept you at Edgering Ruins before you busied yourself solving all of the camp's problems. Guess I was too late. You're due for a meeting with the Archons, but we should handle the small matter of this ambush first.
Alright, let's go.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
Yeah, so rings is basically money. Nice and practical.
No reason to pity the fallen. Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes.
So yeah, so this shows like how much they like us. So currently, not much either way. Whether they're loyal to us or fear us. But 40% towards tier 2. It probably goes to like 5 tiers or something, I don't know. And like obviously the higher you get in the tiers, the harder it is to advance to the next one.
For the voices of Nerat!
That's what I would assume anyway. So, hide. Lesser sigil of reaching grasp. Oh, that's for making spells. Health potion and this Scarlet Fury helm. I'm gonna give it to her. Let's see if it's better than the one she's currently wearing. Yeah, she's not even wearing one, so there you go. Suits her. This is a brilliant RPG, Madmenin. I'd love to get past the first couple of fights in it. Alright, on you, come on.
On it.
Alright, say it again.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
Good to see you, Madmenin. How are things going with you? Okay, this is where I died last time. And then rage quit and left the game. Yeah, so we've got these, which I need to make sure that I use. Yeah, increases the range of a spell, so that'd be useful all around. We've got 11 of these and only 7 there, so does that mean... Okay, yeah. You've got a bow as well. Sweet, okay. Learn it? I thought it was like a specific thing for... later. It doesn't, it hasn't, hang on. Where are the quick slots in here? Ooh. Oh, it's you. Yeah, okay, that's what I was playing. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then you were like confusing me with your comment. The icon at the bottom. Ah, okay. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. All right. And then you just do this. All right. Well, let's just see how we go.
On it.
Yeah, we have to eat it. We do. You have to put the items on your quick bar. Okay. Okay, so these guys are like, no surrender, and Wrath of the Veldrin Guard. They're... Okay, and then reinforcements come over here. So Mocking Blaze, there you are. Run down the Earthbreakers, let none escape from the red mob of reinforcements from the south. A Blood Chanter emerges from at the head of the rabble. The ornamental crest of her staff pulsing with crimson tones, signing sigils of magic and wordlessly moving her mouth. The Blood Chanter scribes a series of spells into the air. A red glow surrounds the Veldrian Guard warriors as the Chanter's magic worms its way into their minds, blinding them with rage. Hold position, all of you! You there! Keep to the path! The warrior gestures along the canyon trail, but his soldiers turn their attention to the Scarlet Chorus, roaring challenges. No! Don't engage them! We need to run! His orders falling on deaf ears, the warrior reluctantly readies his weapon. So we've got...
Heads up!
Some of them. So I tried this before on him, and it didn't work. But I could try it on one of these. I might wait though. Is this one per encounter? Yeah, I thought so. So we'll wait for that one. That's an arrow thing, so I'm not going to bother with that. And yeah, she's got different stances, hasn't she? So currently she's minus 10 dodge, minus 10 parry, but adds bonus damage to your next attack. Equal to 50% of the damage received from attackers. I don't like it. Accuracy or 20. Let's go dodging. Yeah, you dodge. I want you to stay alive while I pelt them with things. So yeah, just do that to him. Then move away.
Let them think they can hit me.
Yeah, 6 damage, nice. Yeah, I figured you can only modify spells out of combat. I reckon I know how that works. Got a friend there. Oh, 2. Yeah, those guys are doing much better this time round than when I played. Alright, if you do that, then... Maybe? Yeah, see, brilliant. And you just head up this way.
Will do.
Ow, look at that, straight through my... That's impaled me! Why aren't I dead? Oh boy. I want to kill him.
Pity, you won't enjoy this. Did I always...
Gibbed. Oh, she's wounded. Yeah, I forgot about her. Whoops. Alright, when a part... Well, I just wanted the tutorial anyway. When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose health. The health bar is next to their portrait. Okay. Alright, so when a party member's health drops low enough, they will gain a wound and the health bar will turn red. Winning characters have the maximum health reduced. Wounds are removed when the party rests or when a character levels up. Okay. Yeah, so we can switch maybe to... So if I do this and then that... Okay, alright, that's how that works. Okay. I've done something there, I didn't mean to do there. Nice. So yeah, I don't think I did much different there. I think I was just unlucky last time. I did change her stance. Oh, what's her name again? Verse. I changed Verse's stance that time, and she still died. And I didn't use that dual attack against the champion, if you like. I used it against a random mob and took it around that way. But our allies down here didn't get utterly smashed, so I think that last time. It was more unlucky than lack of skill. Better to be looking than skillful. I don't know if it is, bunny. So I don't think I did too much wrong last time. But I did play it better this time. Alright, come quick. We come quick. We have a situation on the cliffside. They have the commander. Uh-oh, that's not good. Right, and he likes me. What about the loot? Yeah. Loot. Wow, you got a lot of stuff. Scarlet Notebook. A red spiral is carved upon the wooden cover of this papyrus notebook. The handwriting within is haphazard and inscrutable. Like mine, the work of an unpracticed, poorly trained word caster. Yeah, that's me. A few entries contain recognizable sentences, and the book appears to be the journal of a Scarlet Chorus commander detailing troop movements. Times and locations are noted alongside the numbers and pictures of trees, stick figures, and rocks. The author either didn't know the words for lumber and people, or just felt more comfortable with pictures than words. While much of the journal is inscrutable, the corner of every page has the day's head count for the author's brigade. While some days note dozens of losses, the brigade appears to be recruiting faster than its members are dying or deserting. Yeah, Inferno, it's always good to know that. This doesn't seem like a reading-heavy game. Like, there'll be lots of articles, but none of them are, I don't think it'll be very long, which I like. You know, bite-sized stuff. All right, so, yeah, well, okay, fine, take that. Bent bronze dagger can be sold. All right, then we've got potion, which is probably good for her. Removes a random hostile effect. Sure, you can have that as well. And then we've got helmet, which is probably good for me, really. So I'm currently have light armor. This is heavy armor, which means less deflection and accuracy, but obviously yeah, plus 0.5 armor. I don't think I'll be using that. Yeah, so I think I'm better off using light armor with my character. Several skulls, bleached by the sun and picked clean by carrion birds, are spiked on roughly hewn posts. This is the only heraldry of the Scarlet Chorus needs. Cheese? +1 finesse for 10 minutes. And a head wrap. More recovery. But yeah, not as good as deflection or accuracy for some reason. Weapons and armor are stacked with neat precision on this transport car. Every spear is honed and oiled, ready for battle. Cheese is always good. Sky cap. Oh, that's kind of nice. Extra law, all magic skills, plus wits. That seems like pretty good. 2 minutes. The thing is, if you know that a law skill's coming up, you could use that. Symbols how the chorus is smeared in blood on tattered cloth tent. No effort has been made to repair the gaping tears. Ah, a friend. Money and more heavy armor. You know, I might just put these back in here and then take all and put it into our stash. Hello? What are you doing? You'll draw attention to me. Yeah. I wouldn't pretend to know about the oiling of spears, so... Torn banner bears a scratched out icon of the disfavored. The army's original symbol has been lost to history, and Graven Ash has never ordered a replacement, preferring the blasted icon over all others. Okay, here we go. Pelox Tyrell, store your weapons, or we'll find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. So this guy's in a bit of a bad situation. Cornered between a precarious job and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds a disfavored officer at knife point. Skewer him! Worry not for me, Graven Ash will protect, the disfavored officer winces. Blood sweeping from seams of his braces and cuirass. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? Oh, wow! Hello, Classic Gamer. Yeah, well, that's what... It's an RPG, Classic Gamer. I mean, you know how it goes. You're a Classic Gamer, right? You know that you loot everywhere in case you can never come back. So... Because this might be, after we finish this could be like a fade to black, you know. There are a lot of F-bombs later, is there? Cool. This blade, with a jerk of the knife, he slices off a clump of Drasus's matted hair. You're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. I don't mind swearing in games, but in fantasy games like this, I'd prefer if they made up their own language. Just think it, because it's cooler to swear in a different language that's like made up. You know, like swit and wah. You know, I mean these are really nasty words in Morrowind. You enwa indeed. You know, Taffa indeed, and I think they, you know, it still gets the message across that you're swearing without actually swearing. And I think it just works a bit better, especially in sort of, you know, made up settings. Frel, what's that off? So you could swear in Cockney like in Planescape. Yes, you could. Anyway, so yeah, this is a big part of what our character's kind of about, really. I know what I'm gonna pick. You know, I'm usually quite diplomatic with things with my characters, but I think this character, you know, because I've been thinking about what this character's about over the past week. You know, I was thinking about it. I was thinking, how do I want to approach this game? What do I want her to be about? And she's freaking ruthless, okay? She is ruthless. That's why she's got to where she is. So we're gonna do this one. Yeah, we can't do it. We can't do it. But I reckon we're gonna be pretty ruthless, you know, means to an end sort of thing. As long as victory is assured, doesn't particularly matter how we get there type thing. Indeed, Inferno, indeed. So that's what I was thinking. You know, that's what I was thinking with how I was gonna broadly approach this. Now that doesn't mean, of course, that our character can't change as we go through it. But the thing is, yeah, I mean, I'm playing a Git again, and I know. I don't play Git in every game. I mean, the only other one that I can really think of, hello, hi, sir, is sorry. New Vegas. I just found some hair on the back of my head that I haven't cut. So I'll have to go across that again. Yeah, I don't mean she's stupid, you know. Because, yeah, New Vegas, I mean, I played a freaking psychopath, pretty much. He was a complete nutjob. I'm going to be much more deliberate with this character, I think, you know. So yeah, and again, you know, our character can change as we move through the game, but that's who she is now. And I think that she's like that now purely because of it's worked for her, like, up to now. Anyway, so your addresses, let him die. You gained wrath that is favored. You gained favor with the Scarlet Chorus. Mocking Blaze, yes. Let's see Gervin Ash protect him. The Blood Chanter smirks, making slicing gestures with her hand across her neck. Tyrael dashes the blade across Drastus' throat. Blood gushes out from the commander's neck, drowning out his final words. Tyrael points the bloody knife towards you. Death to Kairos! Death to the Archons! The moment Drastus' body falls to the ground, the disfavored soldiers pounce forward, quickly reducing the Oathbreaker to a bloody mess. That's right. Drastus' death will be a setback. He was a fine steward of this steadfast. Interesting. I wonder what a steadfast is. Hiya, Tilly. Welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, indeedy. It's I kind of like being on this side of the coin, if you like. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, some sort of fortification. Outpost, maybe. Or Aurora swallows, her lips burst in anger. But with the losses we've sustained in this war, I'm the next in command. I will aspire to be half the leader Adrastus was. I'm going to assume that Adrastus will always die here. And it's just about how you go about it. Maybe not. But that's what I'm guessing from this. Because this is like a major character development for this character. One of the soldiers found some mage blather on the Oathbreakers. Aurora holds up a rolled sheaf of parchment. I figured you've been trained in letters. Could perhaps... Aurora looks down at the papers, her face blushing, and quickly thrusts the sheaf towards you. No, I don't need to spoil it. I'm just talking out loud. Really. I suppose if I ask, then I wouldn't mind saying. You know, you can say, but otherwise, just I'm just murmuring to myself, wondering out loud. But if I say, "Is that true?" then tell me. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna look at the parchment. Because I'm beneath, like, you know, just belittling others, really. I don't need this sort of thing to know, to make myself feel like, oh, you can't read. You know, that's just nothing that I'm about. But yeah, this is going to be interesting, so we'll read it. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchments explain why the Vendrian guards desire to overthrow Kairos' Archeans and rout their enemies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific leader, but rather openly invite all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Veldrin's Well. So it was recruitment material. They were trying to bring more traitors to the fight. We're not doing a good. Are we doing Goodera? Yes, we are. We are doing Goodera, Rube. Nice, Tilly. Nice. Enjoy. There were likely other groups trying to flee the valley, but we can rest knowing we stopped this group. A shame it's at such a high cost. The Archons are expecting you at the disfavored war camp. When you are ready to leave, exit by the southeast gate. Keep going that way through the foothills. Alright, I will. Hey! Oi! Oi, it's my loot! Oi, no! Oi, mine! Spells that target enemies at a distance. Alright. Then we've got some raw meat. Quick finger bangles. Haste. Oh, that's pretty good. Probably for you. And then we've got a
New
Flax,
species
might
of
be.
creature has entered your dungeon.
Andrew Ryan, thank you very, very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. Sorry. Gonna start using it. It looks like we're gonna get quite a few bits and bobs here and there, so I'm gonna use these fairly often. Because I say that, I won't. Alright, let's see. So. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, so none of us can use this, so I'll pop it in my stash. Oh, yeah, you put that on. So haste. +1 quickness. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good for you. Quickness. Yeah, you already had. Yeah. Since you're always like hitting dual wielding and stuff like that, it works. Okay.
Right.
Oh, so we can climb up this rope. It looks like. Athletics. Okay, so athletics really freaking important right at the start. I wonder if a different character can do it. No. Or maybe they can. But of course... Oh wait, it's not a attribute, is it? Let's go into my character and have a look. Yeah, it's support skills, athletics. So 32. So almost. Quickness is quite good for spellcasting. Because I assume party. Okay, so if one of us can do it, then we can do it. Okay. There's some loot up there, and I want it though. That's triggered me. All right, you know if I can talk to this person again. I once passed out with an axe sticking into my shoulder. Woke up feeling fine, as you do. Oh, that's locked by subterfuge. Let's go and talk to you again. There you go. Fatebinder, what an honor to have one of Turon's court visit our humble holdfast. Okay. Need supplies? Come to the right place. So what will it be today? I trust you're being granted proper stewardship over the goods you're peddling? Why not? I know, FK. Ruined completely. At least it's not a ladder. Yeah, that's true as well. It's one of the game where choices really matter, Madmenon. That's what I figured, you know, and there's numerous different ways to play it. I dig that. That's really cool. Well, you see, Fatebinder, the merchant cranes are ahead to the side, scratching her neck. I think so. I've been handed these bits of scraps. She reaches across a stack of provisions to snatch a scroll case. But I'm not a woman of letters. Numbers are my strength, as you will imagine. Let me see those. Certainly, good Fatebinder. She hands you the scroll case while wearing a quizzical expression. Cursory read indicates this merchant is granted limited right to trade in a logistical capacity. While not supporting an active battle, she has the right to trade grain, copper, and olives anywhere in the tiers. Yeah, so she's not doing the right thing. So I'm going to tell her, it seems we had a little problem here. Your paperwork is not in order. Where did you get these? Harikand Bronze acquired these on my behalf from Akin's Turan's agents, I believe. Do you see any issue? Yeah, it kind of looks like we do have an issue, actually. A problem? But how can that be? I paid a span's profit for the stewardship. What sort of problem is there? So we can lie and say, I'm sorry I tell you this, but I'm not gonna... I'm not saying that I will, but I've instantly gone for these, haven't I? But I don't think I will. But yeah, maybe, Inferno. Maybe. But you have the right to trade green warren, olives, and rich wheat, and maggot meal for beastmen. All these scripts are nonsense, or you have the right to trade as part of active war efforts. Currently, would seem our armies unable to, or our armies are unable or willing to fight. See the problem? Okay, I see. So we're gonna find a loophole here. And we wouldn't be able to do any of this if we couldn't read, I reckon. So that's kind of cool. Oh, I see the problem. Her eyes narrow and her head slides towards the strings of copper along her waist. Let's skip some of these steps in this dance, shall we? She holds up a hand with a string of copper rings dangling from her fingers. Just in donation to the court, call it a proper fine. Call it tribute to our protection. Just call off your game if you say yes. So we can take the bribe, or we can say just give me a discount. Or we can say I'm just pulling your chain here. I don't really. It's fine. It's fine. No, Faust Guild. We're going to take the bribe. We are going to take the bribe. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the bribe. That'll do. 125 rings. Nice. Okay. That's the most honest extortion I've suffered all year. She drops the string of copper rings into your hand, clenching her fist the moment she lets go. Now, if you don't mind, we're through. Safe journey. Yeah, so we can't battle with her now.
Will do.
Oh. Ooh. Take the money and run? Well, I had no choice to run, but alright, let's talk to you? You're called Horde. That's a great name. Though I'm noticing you're probably friends with Verse here. Hail Kairos, and the glories of the voices of Narat. Scarlet Chorus soldier nods at you, her brow furrowed in concentration. Take it that you're the gopher everyone's talking about. Are you getting lay of the ruins or just avoiding the Archons? We picked this area clean months ago, and what's left are some old stones and that prize off in the distance. She nods towards the towering spire above the citadel. What do you want? Well, is that how you speak to a superior officer? Oh, damn it, athletics again? Really? That's how I speak to you? Only just arrived in camp and you think you know more about the breaking the siege than the rest of us? That's exactly. You'll address me by my title. Is that understood? Whatever you want to call yourself is none of my affair. Fatebinder it is then. Okay, so that was good. You know so we demanded respect and we got it, which does lend some insight about how these people work. You find no lack of titles at the Scarlet Chorus camp. We make them up as we go. And then Verse says, if you let her off the hook that easy, she'll tell everyone in her gang about it. Crimson Spear would have cut her ears off already. Ah, Verse, I see you're running with the Fatebinder now. Did you lose another group already? Take care, the army's running low on Scarlet Furies, thanks to you. Yeah, let's slap her. Let's freaking slap her. Yeah, let's slap her. Boom! Obviously, she doesn't like that. She reels from your blow and looks up at you with blood trickling from the side of her mouth. Wow, that was a hell of a slap. Wow. That's quite the slap. I mean, that's beyond kink, though, isn't it? That's a full-on. That's practically a punch. No, absolutely not. A punch slap, indeed. Maybe it was like a backhand, rather than an open palm. It was like a proper backhand across the jaw. Anyway, Fatebinder shows her claws. Good. Maybe you can slap some sense into the disfavored as well. Karis knows they could use it. Okay, so even though we got Wrath there, let's see. Oh, so we can build both favor and wrath. Although one of them said favor and fear. That's interesting, isn't it? I don't know if I'm wearing any gloves at all. But she liked that. Okay, well struck. Little bravado goes a long way with the Scarlet Chorus. Okay. What do you know about the spire over there? I know how to tell time by its shadow, and that hurts my neck if I stare up at it for too long. Really, it's no difference from the spies in the north. Big, ugly, and inaccessible. It's strange that the Veldran people built their citadel around it, but there's no accounting for taste. Tell me about these ruins. This place used to be an actual fort. When Cairn came through, the Archon of Stone pulled down most of the masonry with him. She spits an impressive glob of phlegm. Marvellous. Not sure if it was intentional, but he left the old statue in one piece. It's carved in the likeness of old Queen Lysarius. She scratches the back of her head, smirking. Strangest thing, the statue started crying blood around the time of the war. I think we clobbered the Veteran Guard so badly their ancestors could feel it. Well, we've seen you, Fatebinder. The side of her mouth jerks with a grin. Ah, there you go. So she likes us a bit, even though... Okay, good. Alright, we'll give that a save. Alright, what's going on here? The prisoner is from the Tarkis clan. Then he's not just any Oathbreaker, he's one of their leaders. Aurora signals to her men by dragging her hand across her neck. No mercy for those who foment rebellion. Find a post and string him up. If his wounds don't kill him, thirst, starvation, and infection will do the rest. So Aurora is okay with us. Yeah, she's fine. Almost given a chance to find absolution in the service to the Scarlet Chorus. The mage points a finger at his favourite officer. And you know full well this has always been our way. He has a chance to be slave or soldier. Only then do we feed him to the pigs. Okay, a bit of a disagreement here then. Because if he does join, he'll probably be a good addition to the Scarlet Chorus. I tire of this nonsense. You keep recruiting these Oathbreakers, then you fail to inflict order and they defect. We're going to have to fight them all over again. I will not let another one of these South knobs come back to haunt us. South knobs. That's even funny because I'm a Northerner, you know, so I like that. That's tickled me. Well, I insist this Oathbreaker be taken to the voices of Narat, leaving us at an impasse. Unfortunately, we have a Fatebinder here to settle the matter for us. The Chanter turns to you, an expectant smile creeping across her face. So, what say you? What should become of this prisoner? May well use that at work, yeah. If it comes up, yeah, probably will. They, yeah, I mean, there are two very distinct factions in Inferno, and the really good thing about it is that they're both very easy to understand and get the gist of, while still, you know, being very different from one another, and so it's very easy and approachable way to approach the situations and problems that they find themselves in. So what should we do? Execute him. One chance to surrender is enough. The chorus should be allowed its chance to recruit new warriors. Yeah, spooky. Let's have a look. Let's go from the start, okay? So she just wants to string him up, like, instantly. He could just defect, though. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? He could just, like, sneak away. He's like, oh yeah, I'll totally join. I'll totally join. So we're just going to execute him, I think. With the feeling that if he joins the Crimson Chorus, he's just going to escape as soon as possible. Because he's going to be fighting the very people he's just defected. It's not going to happen, is it? So, execute him! Hey, achievement unlocked. Fantastic. That's what I need. This is what I need popping up. That's what I need, isn't it? That's great. Okay. Happily, this one will pay for Drastus and all my other brothers and sisters that perished here in Vedran's Well. You heard the fate bender. Kill him, but make an example of him. Find a post that is not in use and string him up. Aurora gives you a solemn nod. Until next time, fate bender. I know you have important business in the valley. No point keeping you. For the glory of Kairos. This is okay. That's like, you know, this is why we loot first, because it could fade to black at any moment. Kairos we play, praised. Oh, hello. Iron Walker. Fatebinder, pleasure to have you join us. You never really know if one of Tyran's two nons officers is battle ready until the fighting breaks out. You clearly hold your own in a fight. Good. Again, this may well differ depending on what we've done in the past. Hello, Marworks. Yeah. That's what you get for using that Paradox account. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't realize that they'd pop up all the time. How dare I have a Paradox account? Oh, God. Ugh, boy. Well, I bought it on GOG, but I linked it to my Paradox account because it asked me to, and I have one. Sorry. How you doing, Marworks? Broad shoulders, favoured soldier snaps to salute. And thank Kairos for that. There's been too much talk of late, and not enough action. The Archon of War is playing his next move. Would you have him hasten his plans for your impatience? Crusader Kings... Oh, that'll probably be after Solaris. The Superior Officer glowers through the gap of her helm. Never mind, ma'am. Graven Ash protects. She holds her salute with a tightly clenched fist. I'm just eager to see the Velvet Guard buried under their own patched defenses. Need something. Graven Ash protects indeed. What have you survived? Why hasn't the scene been resolved? Straight to the point. It's because the Scarlet Chorus scoff at the Great General's plans, and they aren't carrying their weight. They should be using their great strength, their great numbers to patrol and harass the enemy, if you ask me. I think they're intentionally going easily on the Oathbreakers. Even if they listen to us, are they even capable of following orders? The Scarlet Chorus doesn't have a chain of command, just a rabble of gang bosses cutting each other's throats for advancement. Pissing on the disfavored is like a badge of honor. If you don't mind me saying so. Tell me about the disfavored. We are the proud elite of Kairos' military strength, selected from the finest northern stock and hammered against the anvil of war. You'd think that I'd already know this, having been to war with them. But still, it's dialogue. If you want to put that in perspective, the disfavored are a sword forged with care, then polished and sharpened to perfection. The Scarlet Chorus are more of a rusty pitchfork dredged out of a swamp, effective in large numbers, but easily outclassed. I'm not going to do this, because I'm not bothered about what they believe and stuff like that, as long as it's gets their gets them through their day or whatever. Alright, can I get this? No, it's subterfuge.
Can't do that.
Can I even get to it though? How do you get up there? Where are you going? Okay,
Can't do that.
Just a minute. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. We can't do that, which annoys me. Okay. That's kind of nice. You press M and it gives you this little mini map. Can I click on this and stuff? Oh, look at that. Then I can... Yeah, okay. That's quite nice. Hello, Tarkus. Oh, there he is, right there. Marvelous. All right. Okay, we can climb the wall. Maybe get some points for that. No? Yeah, we need a thief, essentially.
Can't do that.
Might have maybe got some experience
Sorry,
with climbing
I
that.
can't.
Unlikely, I know. Well, looks like we found everything here. Let's go to the camp. 3 hours, 15 minutes to complete a journey. Back to this area later when you've raised your skills. Oh, cool. Yeah, that works. Oh, when I found extra people. So I'm wondering, and I'm going to assume that this is how it kind of works because it was the same Pillars of Eternity. And again, this is just me wondering out loud rather than needing to know this. If we get like a stable of characters, because you have 4 in your party, but there might be like 8 in the game, so you just like select them to go on different missions with and stuff like that, maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Take what you can carry, but leave the car, otherwise we seize you and your wares. This is robbery. This is Garrus's law. Let's get in on this. What's going on, guys? Crescent Runner. Hail, Fatebinder. This favoured scout nods at your approach. Camps on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. Still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavoured lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll. But she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? Am I not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. We're going to agree. Interesting. So you're on disfavored land. These warriors have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful they're even listening to you speak. The Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. So let's go with that, because he probably has the permits and they're trying to fleece him for more. Trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Alright, so he doesn't have it, so therefore, yeah, fine. Not us, and not our problem. Maybe match your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon, but we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Indeedy, Aram. Indeed. Anything to be argued before Tunon? Maybe argued before me. Lost favoured with the disfavoured. Well, you know, if it's the law, what's there to discuss? You should kill this mongrel and... The warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the fate vendor wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavoured matter, but I know the agents of the court do love to throw their judgments around. That's what I'm here for. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart, or can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing drafts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin, something, assaults your nose. Okay, let's see. See, we used to be a lawbreaker, of course. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. But still, that's not really part of our decision-making process here. This is us knowing what he's up to, which I kind of like, because it's in our past. All right, Tilly. Catch you later. Enjoy your bath. Alright, so these are essential for the goods for the war effort. We should leave the supplier intact. You have a lot of perishable goods, but no hauling crew. You're just a battlefield looter, which apparently would be true. Or we can lie and say curious. I was just hearing about a supply caravan of reagents going missing. Or, what a coincidence, your family recipe for wound paste smells like the Scarlet Fury's own concoction. Where did you steal this? Or, if it is favoured have reason to question these items, I shall trust their judgment. I'm going to go with the looter one, because we know he's up to that. This is not a lie. Indeed, this isn't either. But yeah, so he's definitely not a merchant. We know that much. But we'll go with this one. I don't... The merchant tenses up, his face flushing red. I don't know what you're getting at. Okay, we can pick him up by... We can pick him up? Blimey. And we can do this. I guess this is the other character doing it, though, because I don't think my character can. But, you know, we can get... Chorus, or whatever her name is, Verse, to do this for us. How stupid do you think I am? And then get someone else to lift them up.
You learn something every day.
Nice. We leveled up, oh my god. Slow down, I'll tell you everything, just don't hurt me. I found most everything at the Forest of the Valley. I'd keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat, then I'd take a look, grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So then, you stole from the disfavored dead. How else did you get your hands on that iron? The scout points at the merchant's cart. He's not a merchant. You would come here and sell us our own armaments? It's something musical. Yeah. If anything has an owner, I shall return it. But this iron would have turned to rust if left in the mud of the battlefield. The disfavored are few in number. Is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies that would otherwise go to waste. You can't deny the guy's, like, he's pretty good at what he's, you know, he's got a bit of gab about him. So we could just let him off. I like this one, though. The disfavored will tolerate your presence. They probably won't like that, but he would be useful. But you will pay them handsomely for such charity. We will? The disfavored soldier.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Alright. Ico Dexy, thank you very, very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. Hello, Roger. How goes? How are you? The disfavored soldier clears her throat with a cough before repeating herself in a more upbeat manner. We will. It sickens me to make exceptions for this vulture, but you'll supply a disfavored without profit. Perhaps this, indiscretion is for the best. It's not like our larders are overflowing. A work slave to scrounge provisions would be an asset. Indeed it would. So get over it. Nice. Okay. Thank you for interceding on my behalf. I know my life will now depend on showing disfavored due gratitude for suffering my presence. If I must grovel a bit to earn my daily grain, so be it. Yeah, he seems pretty, yeah, in fact, he really likes us because we're already in tier 1. Yeah, he seems really pragmatic and just wants to stay alive. I kind of like this dude. I think my character, you know, kind of respects, you know, just how he goes about stuff. So it's fine. Maybe not what he does, but how he goes about it. But then I don't know. I was a lawbreaker myself, so. Maybe. Okay, so we've leveled up. We've leveled up. You look at all these. With each level, your maximum health increases and your character is fully healed. You'll also increase one attribute of your character and purchase a new talent. Click on the level number on your portrait. There it is. All right, this is the next half hour, by the way, everyone. Yeah, Aram, absolutely. Click on them. I'll press C. Oh, here we go. Cool. All right, so each level you can use one of your attributes. Each of these attributes provides benefits to your character as well as increases one or more skills. Increasing attribute costs 1 point until the attribute score reaches 19, and then it costs 2. Yeah, okay, makes sense. So we can increase one of these. Quickness, maybe. Let's go with more spells. I like how we can toggle it so we can see what it does. It's basically a magic defense. Bit more law. And these are all just derived from these now. Alright, cool. Okay. Okay. So we've already got one of these, and it's Hobble. Grant bonus to law. So we've only got these three at the top, which makes sense. Adds a spell, Breached Affliction, to thrust attacks. Also grants a bonus to magic skills for a short time after using thrust. Afflictions are explicitly bundled set of status effects that can be applied to or suspended or fully removed from a character. While some afflictions have explicit overriding or exclusively rules, most afflictions can coexist with their afflictions. Oh god, hang on. Menus within menus within menus. When a spell is cast on a target and its subordinates effects and afflictions are all bundled together, it's a debuff pretty much, isn't it? It's freaking a debuff is what it is, right? The worst penalties has been only the best bonuses, worst penalties are applied. Some enemies can be immune to one or more afflictions. Yeah, okay, so it's a debuff. Okay, this is actually quite nice because I do a lot of thrusting with my spear. Although, this is nice as well because I wouldn't mind being like further away from people, move faster. No. Blinding your opponent as you strike them with your attack. If I can blind people and then get away from them, accuracy reduced by 30. See, this would be kind of good to get away from people. No, wait. Power. Yeah, that's really nice as well. Shield Slam. Again, dazing could be good. Yeah, I did. I did, hi sir. I am. I want everything. Yeah, I think I'll just get everything. These would be level... hang on. They're level 3 for them. Which makes it easier. So it's either Arcane Charge. But probably not. I kind of like Heart Shot as well. That's not the same one as I thought it was. Oh, I'd rather not go down here. Honestly, Litzel. I mean, you're right. I mean, magic's going to be a thing, I think. I like this one as well. Charge Strike, bit of AoE. Small area around the target. I'm gonna get this one. I decided. Yeah, AoE is good. I know I'll use that. I'm just thinking about what I'll definitely use, and this is always going to be useful. Yep. Yep, done it. There you go. See? Oh yeah, and there's stats. Okay. Check our little mini map. Oh, I like that. Oh, Hellverse. Oh, it's put a helmet on. That's really clever. Slow down a moment. Oh, so I guess this is also the same sort of portrait as they use for the little paper doll in the inventory. That's really clever. That's really clever. Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Arkans bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. Okay, what do you want? The voices of Narat told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't but feel that I'm only hearing half the story, so let's have it out. What's so special about you? I'm tallying the expense of the siege. I don't think I'm really a liar. Because, you know, lawbreaker doesn't necessarily mean dishonest, because, you know, well, not outright lie anyway. Just I may have been like a corrupt official or something. And I still am. I don't know. Alright, what else have they told you? Oh yeah, the only that I could find you in the Edgering ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us that hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Matania River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. It is, yeah. Why are you so suspicious? Just a feeling I've got. When the Arkans are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. So why invite a mediator to Turan's court? Doesn't add up. I don't think I'm going to tell you now. Yeah, Baden, that's true. That's true. But I don't think I would waste my time lying to her because she's not important enough. So I might just blatantly just say, that I have nothing to tell you, which I know would upset her, but I don't think my character would really care that she's upset because, you know, she's not important enough to be upset about. So that's why I'm just going to say I have nothing to tell you. So I'm not going to lie to her, but I'm not going to tell her either. Alright, there we go. Fear. A bit of fear. Ooh, fear. Alright, if you say so. You're walking with this weight pressing your shoulders. I thought you could use a reprieve. Why do you think there are odds? Been with the Scarlet Chorus since the early days of the conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard that the Graven Ash and the Voices of Marat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. It's absurd if the Arkans cannot put the past behind them, they are unfit to command, or they're gonna fall in line because I'm here. That one. It sounds like exactly the attitude to set this campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. Cool, okay. Yeah, now 22% to level 2, so loyalty 1, nice. At least you sound like you know what you're doing. Alright, enough of this, I must meet with the Arkans. Hey, don't let me hold you back. Yeah, so we're... I guess fear is also good, right? I mean, fear isn't a bad thing to have. So that, you know, to command loyalty and fear is probably like a great thing for me in this situation. Hey, don't let me hold you back. I'm sure whatever you're here to do is important enough that you don't need me stepping in your path. The war tent is just past the center of camp. One last thing, be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously and most have suffered too many blows to the head. Alright, I like her. Yeah, of course we're gonna instantly go, like, see if there's a way through here. What is used for the parapet is pristine and finely cut. The walls have yet to see any battle. Spears are in uniform, their quality trust. Oh, we can loot some of them. Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna obviously go everywhere but where I'm supposed to go because it's an RPG. How you doing, Sterling? Thank you for talking down those disfavored from doing worse. Sad times we live in when making a humble living is branded a crime. So saving your hide was worth. Ooh. You know, I don't think I will. I think our dealings are done there, really. You'll hear on it cost you farewell. I'm in your debt. Swim by soon. I just need to get my wares in order and I'll be ready for business. Yeah, I don't think we'd be really that bothered about getting more from him. Of course, we're going to go around here. We're going to go completely the wrong direction. Oh, what's this? Humble grave lies before you. A battered sword has been used as a marker.
A modest grave for the Archon's son, Brennix.
B.
We don't bother with funeral rites in the chorus. No point in thanking conscripts for their duty.
Can we loot it? Deeply engraved into the iron. Okay, it looks like that's it, which is fine.
Can't do that.
Alright, I guess we should enter the camp, yeah? Yeah, exactly, Inferno. Exactly. Alright, let me in. Oi. Well, look at you. Our gatecrasher from the court is still in one piece. The guard pounds his chest plate in salute. Welcome to disfavored camp. Always happy to have an honored ally pay us a visit. I can glare silently. We'll do the might do the official thing. Graven Ash protects. Good. That he does. The warrior nods in approval, then taps twice and the gate signaling your arrival. Be well, Fate Binder, glory to Kairos. Yep, whatever. Just going through the motions there. Okay, loot's over here. Just save it in case we get in trouble. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, a bronze tower shield, offhand only. I've got Gutseeker attack. Oh man, that's you. Let's have a look. Okay, so you currently, I mean, you dual wield, so it's probably better for me anyway. So my shield is where we can probably. Oh yeah, if I do this, there we go. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so the bronze tower shield is way better. I like that because the bottom bit there. Okay, I'll learn the sigils. Has a little more like it's quicker to recover, but the power and endurance are like ridiculous on the bronze tower shield, so I will use that. Train, save, thanks. Alright, learn the sigils, you say. Discover a new sigil. Magic in the world of tyranny comes from learning how to perfectly scribe sigils and empower them with energy. Open the spell interface by pressing P to create a new spell with the sigil you just learned. Alright, so spells are created using 2 or more sigils. The core sigil determines the type of magic, such as fire, frost, or illusion. The expression sigil determines how that core shapes itself into the world, such as a ball of fire or frost emanating from a weapon. There are several categories of sigils that can accent a spell, granting it greater range, accuracy, or providing bonus to secondary effects. To begin creating a spell, select the core sigil for the type of magic, followed by the expressing sigil to determine what form the spell takes. For example, if you wanted to create a fireball spell, you would select the sigil of flame as the core, followed by the sigil of directed force to determine its shape. Spells have default names based on the selected core and expression. You can rename your spells using the spell interface. So we of course want frost, and we want distant targets. Nice. Each sigil requires a certain amount of lore skill to learn and control. Characters must have a lore... Good, because I upgraded my lore anyway. Characters must have a lore skill at least equal to the spell's total difficulty in order to cast the spell. Okay, so lore required 30, cooldown 38 seconds, quite a lot, but a lot of damage versus dodge. So this will be good against big hulking stuff that can't dodge. Does area of effect as well for 1 meter. Not a great then. Form a massive frozen spike of ice from the ground under the target's feet, impaling and freezing them. And it's called Rime Spike? No, it isn't. It's called... I'm trying to think of something clever, you know, to do with like frost and toes and stuff like that. Yeah. Like with accents. Oops. Yeah, of course, I can't really do that right now because I don't have any accents. Frozen socks. I could just call it, you know. I'll call it like ice spike or something. It's cool. Okay. Once you've assigned, created the spell, use the assign button to add that spell to one of your active party members, which is you. Yes. You can assign a spell to more than one character. Okay, sweet. But you can't use it because your lore's too low. You can customize your spells by selecting different icons. If you create multiple spells using the same core and expressions, but with different accents, these icons can help you differentiate your spells. This is really cool, actually. Each spell is a default name, but you can customize your spell's name to reflect the actions you've added to that spell. Some accent sigils allow you to modify the area of effect or range of your spells. When you use these sigils, the casting UI will display the increased range as a second. More transparent area, but on the base area of the spell. So is it done? Ice tentacles, wow. Upside down icicle. So an icicle might. I think it's done, isn't it? It's done. Yeah, one more sigil to learn. Yeah, maybe, but that's now done, right? Just let me do that one. Yeah, there it is. So we've got ice spike. Alright, save it and just see if we can cast it like... Alright, I can't cast it randomly. Can't cast it on him. My immersion!
Sorry, I can't.
Yes you can. There's no one there. Anyway, there was another sigil somewhere. Right. Scarlet Notebook. Cool, okay. I'll put it in quick slots. That was smart of me, wasn't it? Oh, Silver, no! Too much hugs and kisses, Silver. 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 Hello. Watching this on YouTube later? Cool. You never learn. Alright, so again that, yeah, and then we get extra range. We'll call it one round spike. Cooldown 38 seconds. So it's the same spell, just a little bit long, higher range. I think I'll... You can't delete spells, can you? Don't know if... Oh, there we go. These aren't really that helpful. Click on the spell to edit it. What, like this one? It doesn't cost anything to do, does it? So yeah, so I can just do this one and make Ice Spike again with that. Done.
Sorry, I can't.
Okay. So that's really intuitive and forgiving and kind of nifty. Come here. Yeah, but I wanted to, like, there was no point keeping that spell when I could make one that's exactly the same but with a higher range, so I get what you meant, Little. Isotanis curses the air as a blade of thin iron breaks in half beneath his hammer. Repairing weapons with this scrap isn't exactly why I got into this craft, but our supplies were spent. He wipes the sweat from his brow and gets a better look at you. Why not forge bronze? Why not eat cake? Bronze will do in a pinch, but don't get me wrong. It can take a beating and get bent back into shape, unlike this stubborn iron we have. We always have plenty of tin and copper lying around, so supplies aren't the problem. It's a rare smith who can churn out military-grade bronze consistently. More often than not, it comes out soft. Look around the camp. We're garbing the Legion head to toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do that with bronze. They call the disfavored the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our claws are made of iron. The good stuff that comes from the smiths at Lathan's Crossing, which of course, you know, we made sure we got for them. Nice. You're not strange to that, are you, Fate Binder? Iron isn't just a symbol of our strength and unity, it means friendship in some circles, as you yourself has seen. Yeah, because that was the conquest decision. You know, we decided that these guys should have the bronze. That's really cool. So you mentioned iron. Oh, good old iron shortage. Oh, I love a good old iron shortage in my games. Guess gets a double thumbs up from me. I'm afraid so. The last shipment sent down the Matani went missing near Echo Call Crossing. I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more now that now the valley is sealed. Forge-bound iron is Turnon's responsibility. Why is this the first time I'm hearing of this? Keep your voice down. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause a panic or pass any information to the Vendrian Guard. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off a boat and is rusting on a riverbed. Worst case, it ends up in enemy hands. Indeed, you guys. Okay, so this is when we decide if we're going to do side quests or not. You know, side quests like this. Because strictly speaking, my character would, in many cases, be like, nah. What? This is your problem. I'm far too important for this. But, you know, and this isn't even really meta. This is just like, my character's freaking level 2, and I need to do all the quests I can to make sure I don't die later in the game. Because if I skip every side quest because my character is too important for them, then my character's not going to be able to finish the game. So, it's kind of the balance here, isn't it? Game is small even with side content. Yeah, so I probably should do everything. I heard the game is pretty short. Side contest, yeah, fair enough. So I probably, you know, I mean, if I find myself there, I suppose I can keep an eye out. So I'm not really committing to anything here, am I? And I'm really, even though, like, role-playing, you know, is kind of it's a good thing, I'm only cheating myself and you guys out of more content for this. So I will just keep an eye out, I suppose. But that is to say that I won't accept every single freaking side quest in the game if there's, like, it's ridiculous that my character would accept it. But in this case, this is just a, well, if I'm there, I'll have a look type thing. I appreciate that. As does the great general. More than you might guess. Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsiders, but I know he'll be grateful for your help. Would be a boon to the war effort if our iron was recovered. Yeah, maybe that's on purpose, Cell. Maybe they just took a historic sort of event and then turned it on its head. Kind of interesting idea. Alright, so I'm here to help, even that means cleaning up the Arkin's mess. Ooh, no need to salt the wound, Fate Binder. No one of us is mistaken in thinking the siege hasn't gone exactly to plan. He glances to the crate beside him and points to a small set of notches in the wood. See that? That's how we tell apart our iron shipments from the rest. Inconspicuous, so people don't go sniffing around. You want to keep your eye on those. Good hunting. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that, but I don't know. Because I didn't want to say you can trust me, because my character's like, yeah, maybe. Let's see your wares. Alright, so we got a shop, everyone. We got a shop. So let's see. This is one of those games with like a million different freaking... Oh, camping supplies. So this is like a Pillars of Eternity thing. So iron rings, bronze rings, and copper rings. Okay. So we'll sell this, and that, and this. Is there a way to sell everything in my stash? We'll just sell them now. I don't remember getting that. Sell that. Oops, I didn't want to sell the other thing. Never mind. Oh, I can always... take something out. Yeah, I want to keep that. Sky cap. Yeah, so I'll have to remember that. For me, it's metal. Anyway, I'll have to remember that when I go into like important conversations. Right, we'll get rid of this. Mind you, that's equipped. No, wait. Raw in pain. The phalanx is worse than raw in pain, but this is a one-handed sword? I wish you'd tell me what it is. Like, obviously one-handed, but what is it? I guess it's a sword. Get rid of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that, just in case. Get rid of that. Right, trade those. Come out of this. What is this? I reckon that's better. Rogue leathers. Gives opportunist. Oh, but I've got a hobbled. Although what are... Scarlet Fury armor. That's better than the ceremonial fate binder of 2 non-armor, which sucks. Looks like. Alright, that's just a sell. Alright, so what can we buy? Let's have a little look. Stuff is beyond us. By quite a way. I don't think we need to buy anything, really. I do like the comparison thing, how it just gives me, like, rogue leathers, or I'll put it over here. Oh, I can't. There, so, I mean... mine are better. I like that. I think that works pretty well. All right, anyway. Good. I'm happy with that.
Will do.
Side quests. Woo! What are you doing? You look suspicious. Hello, Barrack. What are you up to? He merely stares at you. Oh, fine. Hello, Rona. No time to chitter? Got too much armor to mend. Okay, I'll speak to your uncle. Hail to you, guardian of the law. The man dressed in merchant finery greets you with a smile. If you have a few excess rings weighing you down, best unburden yourself before battle. You know that if the disfavored suffer a merchant in their camp, it must be a man selling only the finest provisions and armaments. He points to his collection of shields, rations, satchels, wineskins, and other sundries. Take a look and see if something interests you. Oh, I could just... I don't know what this is saying, you know? I don't know where this is like... where this is going, really. I don't know. How do you come to work with the disfavored? Hard work and good suppliers. When Tunon's men came to my village, all the merchants were given different lists of what they were or weren't permitted to trade. In Karis's wisdom, my record must have been a good one because I was given the right to trade all manner of goods. Most importantly, arms. Not a lot of merchants can legally sell weapons. It was like that even before Kairos. Let's go with this. I'm gonna put farewell. I like how he bowed there. Pretty nice. Save it, and just see where this. Because if this is something that I benefit from, but I think breaks my character, I'm not gonna. I'll reload. Might I take a closer look at one of those crates? Standard inspection procedure. Of course, by all means. I have nothing to hide. He makes a short bow of. Show of removing a crate's lid, showing off his wares with an open palm. His supplies are perfectly ordinary. You can see nothing out of place or unauthorized by his mercantile license. So I could lie here, you know. I could try and steal something, which I actually could. Looks like I could at least attempt this. But no, looks to be in order. That's fine. Let me see your wares. Okay. Cheese! What I'm looking for is like healing potions and stuff, which we have there. Now I've already got that, haven't I? So there's no point getting that. Blood moss. I'm not going to get... Alright, camping supplies. We'll probably... 4 of these? Get them. Oh, you know what this reminds me of as well? Dragon Age. I was thinking, I've seen this sort of thing before. And yeah, it's Dragon Age. This is very similar to Dragon Age as well. I bought them. It happened. I wasted. They're useless. What do you mean they're useless? But I've got some camping supplies and stuff. Masterwork. Oh, you don't have any. Yes, fish. +1 quickness. Fish makes you quick. All right.
Will do.
Table is lined with various medicinal herbs. It appear they have been carefully rationed. Hello, bitter quip. Glory to the voices of Rat, projecting his salutation for all to hear. The grinning Blood Chanter wraps his staff against the ground as you approach. Fate Vendor Valeria, I presume. His smile quickly retreats, giving way to a sour scowl. I am Bitter Quip, here as an emissary of the Scarlet Chorus. Bitter Quip looks at you impatiently. Farewell! What can you tell me of the Scarlet Chorus then? Chorus is the future of the tears. I feel only derision and pity for those who fear our inevitable ascension. Bitter Quip looks at you with a raised eyebrow. What in particular would you like to know? Tell me about the voices of a rat, since I am going to meet them soon. Eventually. He is Supreme Commander and Public Servant. He who sets us free but directs all. The voices of a rat is an epitome of what each of us can be. A magician without equal and leader of uncountable numbers. The voices and the chorus are one. Conquering, expanding, growing, changing, always stronger. Glory to the voices! How did you come to join them then? The Doctrine of Strength speaks to me. I answered its call, as did some of my arcane peers. I took to the chorus almost immediately. Unlike most, I cried not for the life of comfort lost to me. My magic invokes fear and terror, and I easily established my dominance over a pack in my early days in the chorus. If you're so curious about it all, perhaps you should visit our camp and see for yourself. What's your role there? I am a Blood Chanter. My magic can turn the will of a man and the tide of battle. I have held command for 3 years now, though being forced to keep an eye on the disfavored is not the reward I had envisioned for my service thus far. That's all for now, I guess. Bye. Oh, that's locked. Meager portion of game, simmers and lad. Copper pot. Fragrant spices attempt to mask the potent smell of whatever creature they decide to cook. Alright, well that's... there he is, in there.
I'd say that's worth a second glance.
What? What is? We're getting subterfuge there or something, but I don't know why. I am Lucia. This is Marcus, the disfavored. Soldier points towards the armored man next to you. And you must be the Fate Binder. From under her helmet, you can hear an audible scoff. We've been assigned to assigned to your hospitality, Marcus quickly interjects. While you remain on disfavored ground. If you should need a place to rest, we can make the necessary preparations. What can we do for you? Tell me about yourself. Not sure there's much to tell you. I trained at Fort Resolution. This is my first campaign. I'm proud to be with the Legion. I was wounded at the Gates of Judgment, but Graven Ash's protection mended me good. I owe my life to him. You're bragging that you let your guard down and took a spear to the gut? You really shouldn't boast about a filthy tearsman besting you in battle. You're this bitter Lord Ash never seems to notice you. In all seriousness, I would take that spear again if it brought honor to the disfavored. Kairos knows we could use it. We are the elite fighters of the Northern Army, but somehow we still lack the Overlord's confidence. Alright, Lucia, what about you? I do this. She unenthusiastically lifts up her heavy shield. And I do this. She mockingly stabs the air with her spear. Lucia shrugs. Playing host is not my strong suit. Ignore my sarcasm. I've seen the Legion through my share of the campaign. After so much bloodshed, our pretenses of honor can wear me down. The North is my home, and I consider each and every one of the ironclad bastards in this camp to be my family. You won't find another army where each member of the phalanx is as beloved and cherished as the next. You see handy with a weapon, Lucia. There we go. I'm handy in lots of ways, believe me, she winks. Wow. Wow. Weapons though, aye. Could you, you could say I know what I'm doing. Wow, she's actually flirting with me? I don't even know you, lady. You don't even know me. Lucia, are you flirting with Tudon's Fate Binder? Relax, Marcus. There are plenty of camp slaves if I ever need to scratch an itch. Although, Through the visors of her helm, you notice Lucia's eyes roving up and down your body. If you ever need someone to warm your bedroll, let me know. I sleep in my armor. Hope you don't mind. I probably would in that case, you know. Lucia, I'd like some training. Have your skill failed in battle against the Oathbreakers, Marcus? Every battle is a reminder of the Legion's superiority. The Oathbreakers have plenty of heart, but nothing to beat our northern values and Graven Ashes love. If you ever want to enjoy that feeling, I can spare you the time of day to cross iron. Okay, and now we'll lead on to I'd like some training. Of course. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can just. Oh, okay. So it costs 9 bronze. That's nothing. Let's do our one-handed weapons then. And parry? New parry is. Yeah, screw it. Okay, Lucia. I would also like some training. Okay, one-handed weapons, dodge, and athletics. I think they're all useful. We'll get them all. Alright, cool. So you can do like more than one. Yeah, I'm just like spamming it now. You have a limit though, so check all available trainers. Yeah. Well, they were all useful though. Like every one of them, they were pretty useful. Is that a limit per level? Because you know, I really should. All right, let's check this again. Let's see. So yeah, okay, 3. Yeah, so it's like Morrowind. You can do a certain amount per level in terms of like just training. Okay, that works.
Right.
Yes, right. Anything over here? Nope. Nope. I could, but the advantage with these sort of these games, of course, is that you say your character is a paladin. So this character here,
I got it.
paladin, will never steal anything, okay? So not allowed to steal anything at all, ever. This character's a thief, so I could actually go over here and get all this and not break character.
No dice.
I kind of like that. Absolutely. 100% willing to do that. Well, here's Graven Ash's tent. And looks like we'll have to go and see him. Oh, wait, no. That's what we saw. Okay, so these light leather gauntlets are awful. That's just money. That's just money. Money. Let's go and sell them now. Otherwise, I will forget. Bloodstone? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the training was really cheap, which was nice. Cool. So like I said, we'll have to go into Graven Ash's tent next time, because I'm afraid, sorry Falch Guild, I'll call it there. Like I said, I want to finish a little bit earlier tonight because of work tomorrow. So I am gonna, I'm afraid, end it there. What do you mean heal? No, we're fine. No, it's fine, we're fine. Don't want to save or train or heal. Thank you, Inferno, I appreciate it. yeah, we'll call it there, and the next time, because this is going to, you know, be an important conversation that's then going to lead to the next part of the game. So I'd rather start next session with this. Really enjoying this so far. Like I said, I think I was pretty just unlucky with. I wonder if I can get to the up here in the first fight last stream. I think. You know, even though I didn't play it perfectly, you know, I don't think I did bad, and I think I was just unlucky. But now that we've got kind of past that, really enjoying this. I think it's one of those games that I'm going to use a lot of, hopefully going to use a lot of this stuff in. This kind of stuff. And that kind of stuff. Just keep, you know, there's a fight, let's just use some random stuff. It's going to take forever at this rate. I hear this game's not as long as, say, Pillars of Eternity and stuff like that. But, you know, I think, you know, going at kind of a decent pace, more or less. And yeah, good, good. And the areas are nice, and there's enough in them to keep you busy so far. But I know we've only found 2 of them, really. But it's not like overwhelming. So good, yeah, so far so good. If you're watching on the V streams, I do thank you very much for doing so, and toodaloo.